Ever met a person for the first time and everything seems normal, but your stress level starts going up and your stomach starts to turn? There's really nothing obviously wrong, but something is just off. But then, since you intellectually can't explain why it feels bad, you just accept the situation and go along with the interaction. Besides, you've been taught all your life that you shouldn't judge people and give everyone the benefit of doubt, so you'd be a bad person if you listen to your gut feeling. Plus, you don't want to be seen by other people as judgmental, so you think it's the right thing to do to not listen to the signals your body is giving you. In this video I will tell you why it's a terrible idea to not listen to your gut, and the whole shtick about you should give everyone a chance could set you up for some of the biggest problems in your life. First, why do we have instincts? Like with the fear of heights, spiders or death, it has been evolutionary advantageous to have them. The person falling off a cliff because he wasn't afraid of heights simply did not reproduce, while the cautious person did. Thus fear is to our advantage and hard-coded in our genes to ensure our survival. For the same reason people feel an aversion to spiders, rats and snakes, your body feels an aversion to human predators that are out to hurt you or hurt your loved ones. For the same reason it's difficult to pinpoint exactly what about a spider that is creepy, or why your fingers start to sweat when watching this video. It is difficult to precisely explain what about a human predator that feels off. It just does. As with the spiders, listening to your gut feeling can be life-saving, but when it comes to humans, we are taught that we should give everyone a chance and don't judge a book by its cover. The problem with this advice is that human predators abuse this and it makes them able to thrive on your behalf. Okay, let's test your psycho radar. How do you feel when you see this person? He has the good traits of being a church leader, a school teacher and engaged in the Boy Scouts. Would you give him a chance? My guess is that your brain tells you yes, but your gut tells you no fucking way. Made up your mind? This guy got arrested for the possession of child pornography. Isn't it amazing that you could tell this by just looking at a picture? Okay, let's try something else. Here is the YouTuber iDubbbz, which you might know of. Do you think he is someone you can trust? Well, the answer is to be cautious. He recently admitted to not feel any empathy. It's funny that I always thought there was something off with him, and now it seems like this was what my gut was picking up on. Okay, what about this one? This is a Danish inventor. He built rockets and a submarine and is somewhat of a celebrity in Denmark. What is your verdict? Well, he was convicted of murder where he killed a Swedish journalist and cut her up into pieces. He also had snuff videos on his computer, and the whole submarine was just a way for him to build a kill room where he could murder his female employee. Okay, last one. This is a British TV host that makes kids' wishes come true. He's friends with politicians and routinely volunteers at a women's mental health clinic. A great guy on paper, but what does your gut tell you? Most of you know he's Jimmy Savile and was a huge pedophile. So you see, it is possible to feel if a person is good or bad, and it can save your life to follow your instincts. I think that this was a more common knowledge in the past, where for instance in Japanese face reading, where you have the concept of sanpaku eyes, where you can tell how dangerous a person is by just analyzing their eyes. Or the book from 1902 called Watt's Practical Character Reader, where it tries to connect the shape of a person's head and the facial features to a person's character. I'm not saying that these superstitions from the past are correct, but what I'm saying is that observing a combination of micro behaviors, you will be able to read what's really going on in the head of a person you're interacting with. But will society function if trust is lost? I would say that a good advice would be that in order for you to trust someone, this person has to first prove to you that he is trustworthy. However, most people will disappoint you, so it's better to think about it like this. You have to figure out under what circumstances you can trust a person and during which circumstances you cannot. Everyone has a price, and you can only feel secure when you know at what value he will sell you out for. The movie The Treasure of Sierra Madre is an example of this phenomenon, where they go out in the mountains to find gold, and when they do, they betray each other in order to get all the riches themselves. This is one of the reasons why it's so dangerous to mix business relationships with friendships, because people change when there's money on the line. But also keep in mind that not all psychopaths are bad people. Psychopathy is a genetic trait, and if they are raised under a good moral code, they can actually be an asset to a tribe, where they are able to take the hardest decision that might kill some people but prevent the deaths of many more. Hey, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter. Now that you watched this video, here is your final exam. Is there anything off with this person? His 6-year-old daughter got murdered 1 day ago in a school shooting.
Robbie Parker, I assume he's going to come out to the microphones now and make a statement. Looks like the family is there and they're getting ready to come to the microphone, so we'll listen up.
Okay. So my name's Robbie Parker. My family is one of the families that lost a child yesterday in the Sandy Hook Elementary School shootings here in Connecticut.
No, of course there's absolutely nothing wrong here. Nothing shady at all. He's definitely not acting. And if you ever question this, you'll get sued for $1.5 billion.